Well, that's the kitchen cupboards out, and this is before we start refitting anything. How about that vent hole? Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? I can soon fill that up. Well, it's day 2 in the kitchen. Just to show what the starting point is. And the aim today is to get the wall units up and also to cut out this worktop here to put the tall larder unit in. So I think we need to do that first, get the larder unit in first and then take it from there. Every day's a bonus. So one of the things I'm checking for here is where do the electrics actually run. And normally from a socket they would run up the wall to under the flooring of the ceiling. So that's good because that socket runs up. And we tested this one and this socket runs all the way up, so that's good. So you get to this one here, you think, oh, that one would run up as well, but no, that actually runs across here and then it runs down here and it comes to this socket here. But then it's fed from the bottom, so it's fed from the bottom there, goes all the way up to there and then across into there. So we need to check that before we start drilling holes, because look at that hole there that they drilled before for the other cupboard, nearly went through the electrics. Every day's a bonus. Measure 3 times and then start cutting. That's my motto. Hey Pete, fingers crossed. Right. So the next stage is we put this larder unit in there and taking the door off. Just means I just have to tile down the side of there. How did I mention we're going to have to retile? And we've measured up for these new wall units. So there's 3 holes there, there's 3 holes there. And look how close that one there is to the electric cable. So that's why I wanted to know exactly where it went. And we've got some tiles, some white Metro tiles, which are supposed to be 20 by 10s, but they're actually slightly smaller. So we've measured 6 high to go to the base. We've plumbed it all up, measured about 4 times before we've even drilled those holes. So this is for the first carcass, which is here, the wrong way around of course, and I'll show you what it's like when we've got that on the wall. Every day's a bonus. A quick recap where we're at. Well, we've got that larder unit in and we've got the first carcass in there. I've put the brackets up for the next carcass there, and that's what's going to go up next. So let's crack on with that and then we'll get these doors on. Every day's a bonus. Well, that's the cupboards up. Just want the doors painting. Those doors painting. And then we've just got the tiling to do. These are the tiles that we're putting up. White Metros. Take the old ones off first. Every day's a bonus. Back round on this kitchen job. So my aim this morning is to take these tiles off all the way around to the window and then take it from there. Catch you later. Well, half an hour later, that's looking better, isn't it? Come all the way across right up to there. Quite a bit of plaster came off here, attached to the tiles. You must have really sort of fastened them on firmly. You just look at that, nothing you could do there. So it might need a bit of patching up before I actually put the new tiles on, but that's no problem. I need to put a new socket on there, and very naughty, that comes off at an angle, which people would not put wires off at an angle. It should be straight up or straight down, never at an angle like that, because it's just dangerous. But I'll put another socket on and I'll try and put it in line with that. I've actually got it here, and the good thing is it's a 25-year guarantee. Every day's a bonus. Let's crack on with the next bit. So that's another half hour gone and tidying up. I'll start on this wall. This wall is tough. They are really taking some coming off. So I'm going to have a break now, go home for some lunch, and I shall be back later to hopefully finish that wall. And I'd like to get right across into that corner. Could be done by 2:30. What do you think the chances are? Let me know in the comments below if you think I managed it. I think I'm getting carried away now. I've moved everything in the kitchen before I've actually filmed. But all those tiles are off there, all those there. I'm up to the edge of the window. So I'm now coming across and I'm going to get this window done today. And with a bit of luck, I might even get that corner done. Keep your fingers crossed, because every day is a bonus. Well, it's 2:20. My target was to have all this done by 2:30. I've not done bad though. This was an absolute pig, this windowsill. I think it's because it was on wood and it was flat. So I've just got this little bit in the left in the corner to do. The question is, can I get that done in the next 10 minutes and get it cleaned up? If I hadn't cleaned up, I'd definitely have done it. And I could have cleaned up afterwards, but I like to clean up as I go along. So, looking good. Good day's work there. Hopefully Pete's going to do me another 5 buckets of gravel in payment. Let's see how it goes. Every day's a bonus. Wednesday the 6th of September, just gone 3:30. I was hoping to finish by 2:30. I didn't achieve it. I've been here since about 10 and had an hour off for lunch. Look here, that is the last. And I just say, anybody who's thinking about having any tiles with these little things, they might come on a rack together where you're just putting layer after layer on. Don't bother, because they're an absolute pig to take off. Sometimes they come off individually, sometimes they come off in blocks. They're an absolute pig. But I've done it. So, oh no, I've just had a thought. I've now got to fill some of these holes in, the big ones. And then guess what? I've got to start tiling with new tiles. Oh dear. Come on, every day's a bonus.